Hey everybody, sorry for not uploading recently. Things have been getting kind of rough recently. Um, I'm going to be doing some filler videos, maybe once a week or so, because I feel bad about leaving you guys with no content while I work on the bigger stuff. So I'm going to start doing like little quickies, where I read a short article on the wiki, probably one with a video, so it's entertaining. Maybe give my thoughts, and just show you guys video. So, hope you all enjoy. Let's get into this. Calling Out Jule David. Calling Out Jule David is a video uploaded by Chris on the 23rd of August 2011 and part of the Calling Out series. Chris, still high on victory, turns his attention to Blue Spike, believing him to be the cause of Ween's prank calling his house solely to yell Jule and calling him Ian Brandon Anderson, even though the latter meme was created by Liquid Chris rather than Blue Spike. His reasoning for going after Blue Spike also seemed to be more towards the His reasoning for going after Blue Spike also seemed to be more towards the condition of Asperger's and the fact he has no job, likes big rooms, and is a gamer, despite the fact that Blue Spike would only be around 15 to 16 by the time of this video, and be in full-time education, unable to get a proper job, unlike a certain 30-year-old we know. He outs him as fellow locale David Harlow, aka Nest Helper, which is false for a multitude of reasons. It, too, was removed from YouTube shortly after being posted due to hate speech. Chris also gave Blue Spike a deadline of the 15th of September, but Chris likely forgot about it following the death of his father, Bob Chandler. Now, for those of you who are unaware, this happened during a saga called the Call-Out Saga, where Chris was fed misinformation by trolls towards the identities of famous trolls such as Blue Spike, Liquid Chris, Clyde Cash, that sort of deal. He believed all of it, and he made several very embarrassing videos accusing them of being completely different people than they actually were. Just like the article said, Nest Helper, instead of just a bratty 13-year-old boy who wanted a grown man to shove a medallion up his ass. So what you're about to see is the video in question, where he calls out Blue Spike and basically has a mental breakdown by all the unfunny weens saying Jule over and over. That's a tip for you. If you're into Chris Chan, don't fucking say Jule. It's like the most annoying shit ever. Nobody thinks it's funny anymore.
Hello, Ian. What is your last name, Brandon Anderson? Juliet! And that's who we are calling out next. The person who pretended to be an adult woman, but yet was a little brat. He was also known as, with his alias, Mats and Blue Spike, but his real name is David. And he lives in California. Don't know as much as his age, but he's at least 13 years old. And guess what? He is confirmed to have Asperger's. And I don't care much for Aspergians. And I do not care to be associated with them. And I do not accept the scientific fact that autism is linked to Asperger's at any time. I would quote myself as to what I said in the extra part of my Little Bit Tied 2 animation, but I don't remember the words at this point. Except that it definitely sounds like a bad cut of cow meat. And of course he was responsible for that Julie fiasco, making me drive all the way to Cleveland, Ohio. And cutting up the second meadow and and he likes big rooms, and he has no job, and he is also a gamer. Here is a close-up featured from his photograph. Look at his fucking teeth! Or at least a gap between his teeth. That's a big gap. Look at how big that gap is. but definitely a gap. And, Mr. David, you have until September 15th to come up with the apology video and leave me and my family and my friends at peace. Oh, and also in the apology video, tell everyone to stop making phone calls to me and say, Julie! Julie! And get rid and make sure that nobody ever calls me Ian Brandon Everson ever again, because that is not my name. You have until September 15th